everybody, Moo here. As you guys may or may not know, the June leaks have in fact been posted on Reddit. As always, all the credit goes to Tsum Luke for him data mining all this incredible stuff and posting it for us to enjoy. Not only is it fun and exciting to look at, we get a few days heads up on what's coming, but it's also extremely beneficial to the community, especially those newer players that are just getting in the game. They might not know what's good, what they should avoid. There's actually quite a bit that they should be avoiding now that there's as many Tsum Tsum as there are in the game, and generally how they should allocate their resources to get the most out of the game, to get the best head start possible in starting to earn more coin, open more boxes, build up their collections, and then, join the easy street gang. So anyways, huge shout out to Tsum Luke for always posting this stuff. It is hugely appreciated and very useful. Now, as far as the new Tsum Tsum in June are concerned, I would like to think of them as the diet drink gang. I mean, when you look at something like Periwinkle, Silver, Mist, what do Fresca comes to mind, or Sierra Mist. There you go. The diet drink gang. We're getting 4 new fairies in the game, and very much like their diet drink counterparts, they're a little bit on the mediocre side. The flavor is not quite there. They're not bad, but based on what I'm reading about them and their skill text, they are not the greatest either. So here is the silver lining. I have never played these. I have never seen them. I don't know what they do. I don't know what their abilities look like. Nothing. So I'm purely going off of the text on their skills. I want this to be a total surprise to me as well. It's been a very long time since I knew absolutely nothing about the Tsum Tsum that are coming into the game, so this should be exciting for me. It's almost like I'm starting no, I'm not even close. But anyways, we're gonna take a look at the 4 new Tsum Tsum, and let's see what they do. So Silver Mist clears all Tsum Tsum in the center. I bet you have never seen a center clear before in this game. That is the most unique ability I have ever heard of. Unbelievable. I cannot wait to get my hand. Center clear. You can expect low 30s clearing. If we're lucky, maybe she won't freeze the screen when you use the ability. So I'm hoping there's these little nuances that make them more fluid to play, more fun. Maybe there's something else to that. The skill text is not always the most clear and concise. There's all kinds of little things that they could be adding to that ability. So maybe she's not just a strict center clear. That remains to be seen. We can only hope for the best. Who's up next? We have a Rainbow Tinkerbell clears Tsum Tsum in the center and at the sides of the screen. Now, if this does what I'm thinking it does, then this Tsum Tsum quite possibly could be a very good coin earner. So if there's a sequence to that animation wherein she clears the sides first and then the center, and she happens to be a little bit more on the center to vertical clear, vertical clearing meaning she's able to hit a little bit above the screen, then potentially Rainbow Tinkerbell could be hitting for quite a few Tsum Tsum, because as the Tsum that she hit on the sides are starting to respawn from above, the second portion of her ability would hit more. So a regular center clear isn't going to hit for much, low 30s, but that could easily be pushed up to mid to high 30s if what I just said happens to be true. So again, that remains to be seen, depending on the sequence of her animation and how, other little nuances play into her skill. She could also be a total dud, but let's hope that doesn't happen, because we have plenty of those. We don't need to add more of those to our collections. Periwinkle gathers Tsum Tsum and spawns a special magical bubble. Now, this could mean just about anything. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I can't even take a guess at that. But if it's just a regular bubble generating thing, then I don't know. Hopefully it's something a little bit more interesting, like Blue Fairy, or something that kind of, based on how many Tsum Tsum you're chaining together, maybe amalgamates them all into a certain area and then blows them up and surrounding Tsum Tsum. Something like that. That would be really cool. We don't have that many of those type of Tsum Tsum in the game, so something like that might be more interesting to play with, even though generally speaking those ones are either hard to use or not the best at what they do. But fun factor is more important to me these days than coin earnings because that doesn't really affect me, given I've played this game for half of a decade now. So it is what it is. Who do we have left? Rosetta. Again, this is a very unique ability. Rosetta clears Tsum Tsum in a vertical line. Again, you know, there might be some other nuances to this. She might not freeze the screen. She might do various takes, maybe like barley or something, in which case she'd be really fun to play. Depending on how much she clears, if she hits in the mid 30s, she might be really good. I mean, we like Jasmine, we like other vertical clearers, Baymax 2.0, but that remains to be seen. If she's just a strict vertical clearer, she's going to be mediocre. And yeah, that might be a hard pass. But again, these are all pure speculative assumptions on my part, so we're going to have to wait and test them out. If they turn out to be really good, I'm going to play them at SL3. If they turn out to be useful at SL3, I will make SL3 videos. If they turn out to be less than useful and or passable at best, we're probably just going to skip straight to the SL6 videos. That way you have an idea of what they can do at their maximum potential. And if their maximum potential looks weak and uninteresting to you, then you are in luck, because then you can kind of save Tsum Tsum, or the coin that you would have spent on Tsum Tsum in the month of June, since there's not really much else going on. So you can use whatever you have to complete the missions. As you can see, there's going to be 15 cards in total. You just go through the cards, use what you have, get as many of the rewards from those missions as possible, get as many tickets as you can, all that good stuff. And if you're not liking what you're seeing, it's kind of a hard pass month. So we'll have to wait and see, though. As far as the event goes, again, it's much of the same, and the select boxes are okay. This one is the most interesting one because we have Maleficent Dragon in that. Again, Maleficent Dragon is no longer the top tier Maleficent in the game. That is Dark Fairy Maleficent, but very close second. So if you're looking for a very powerful Tsum Tsum that explodes surrounding Tsum Tsum, is easy to make time bubbles with, just all around powerful for score and or coin, Maleficent Dragon is definitely good. And the benefit of that select box is that you also have the Incredibles in it. So I personally don't remember them being back since their initial release. Maybe they have, and I'm just drawing a blank right now. But it's very nice to get some of those. Mrs. Incredible, I really like her little elastihand thing. She can do quite well. And of course, you have Jack Jack. Lumiere is actually quite useful because it's one of those Tsum Tsum that is going to be able to instantly get you back into fever time, irregardless of how many Tsum Tsum that he clears. And the better part about his ability is he hits Tsum Tsum at random, which means even if the Tsum are not perfectly aligned on your screen, he will always hit for the same amount every single time. So he's kind of an Android-friendly Tsum Tsum to play with. And yeah, so Maleficent Dragon is probably the most powerful Tsum Tsum we're going to get this month. Target that if you want. The rest of those, somewhat useful, but not the strongest. You have Patch. Patch is the all-time easiest super long combo maker that doesn't require anything. You tap on screen, he does his thing, you get a ton of combo. That's basically it. We got Buzz in there, but that looks like the regular Buzz. Space Ranger Buzz is significantly better and more fun to play. A regular Buzz is meh. Prince Philip, meh. The rest are just basically mediocre at best. I'm going to be civil this month. This other select box, we're going to get a bunch of princesses in there. Conductor Mickey and Peter Pan are going to be the best top tier Tsum Tsum in that box. I don't think they're as good as Maleficent Dragon, but Peter Pan and Conductor Mickey are both incredibly powerful. Peter Pan is a great coin earner. Conductor Mickey can do both, depending on how you play him. I have videos for both of those, and I have a video especially showing you the best way to approach Conductor Mickey. He can be an incredibly powerful scorer because of time bubbles. Hades is good. Captain Hook is good. The princesses are decent. And of course, they always have to include a few duds in there as well. So Let's see. Who are the biggest duds? Flynn. Oh my God, he's like one of the biggest duds of all. That's basically all I need to say. If Flynn is in that box, yeah, try not to, RNG, it is what it is. Try not to get him. Everyone else is going to be mostly okay there. So this is probably the higher value box, even though Maleficent Dragon is the best Tsum Tsum this month, but there's way more duds in the box with Maleficent Dragon than the other one. So if you're looking for value, go for the Conductor Mickey Peter Pan box. If you're trying to get the best, then go for the Maleficent Dragon box. As far as the capsules are concerned, we have Top Scare Solly, very, very cool Tsum Tsum, very useful for missions especially. And of course, if you buy out those capsules, you get the skill ticket. So if you do have funds and you're looking to buy out just for the skill tickets, go for that. Again, the other ones, just see what they do. If you like them, go for them. If not, feel free to pass. Who else is in that one? Alice, yeah, I don't know. I think Top Scare Solly is probably my favorite one in that box. Just because the other ones, there's just so many other ones that do what they do. Happy Mike. The bird is not the best. And Jester Goofy is all right. I actually like Jester Goofy. And this one we have a Pooh, which is quite possibly one of the worst Tsum Tsum in the game. Theatrical Mad Hatter is actually very fun to play. Used to be a top coin earner. I would probably put him in the 85th percentile range back in his glory days. Now he's probably down in the 60th percentile. Practical Pig, we got a... Tinkerbell again, the the variety which gets you back into fever time immediately upon using her ability. It is Parade Tinkerbell. Sorry, the white text right over that is making it hard to read. Parade Tinkerbell is very useful, just like Lumiere, but I actually like Lumiere a little bit better because Parade Tinkerbell, the way she works is they crippled her explosive ability in exchange for making bubbles, but they're just regular magic bubbles. So if you like that, she's a little bit more fluid to play because you always have the bubbles to get back into fever time, but she doesn't earn you much coin. She doesn't earn you much score because she doesn't hit for very much. So there's that consideration. Experiment, so Stitch. Stitch is always decent. I like all the Stitches in the game. They are all above average coin earners. They do well. But again, those capsules, they can be mostly avoided if you're looking to save coin, especially the one with a Pooh in it. And because you can get Lumiere from the select boxes, you don't particularly need Parade Tinkerbell either, because they kind of do the same thing. But again, Lumiere is a little bit better. As far as the heart sales, item sales, all that, it's all in the carousel in the middle. If you want to support the game, as always, feel free to buy those rubies. It helps everyone out because it keeps the developers employed, which means they keep generating content for us. And a final note before we wrap up this video, we're also getting a new bingo card 19. If you guys have any questions about any of the missions or anything regarding that bingo card, make sure to leave them all in the comment section below, along with any other questions and or comments. Maybe you want to spoil some of the new Tsum Tsum for me. I'm not going to read those. Just telling you right now. But anything like that, make sure to leave it all down in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer you as quickly as possible. I'm going to wrap up this rant. It's going a little bit long, but I want to end off, as always, by wishing you the best of luck. I hope you get the most out of June. I hope things calm down a little bit with COVID-19 so we can start enjoying life a little bit as much as possible. So I wish you all the best of health. Again, good luck. Get everything you want out of the game and life in general. And thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.